Hello and welcome to Brighton Maths at Home. Today we're outside, but you can do this activity inside if you haven't got an outside space that you can use. We're going to be practicing times tables and we're going to do it with a ball. If you're doing it inside, you'd want to use a soft ball or maybe a rolled up piece of paper, but outside we can use a tennis ball. And also it depends on your child's how easy they find it to throw and catch balls as well. If they find it really hard to throw and catch a ball, you can do an imaginary ball, and that way you can still play the game, but it doesn't matter, there's no drop in the ball, you're just pretending they get it every time. Anyway, we're going to start with the 5 times table. So I'm going to start to help. The idea of this game is to try and get the children who are playing it to really get quick at recalling facts. So they should have done some discovering of the 5 times table before, but this is about not working out the answers for the first time, but really learning them. So let's just go through the 5 times table with my youngest. So 1 times 5 is
5.
2 times 5
Is 10. 5.
5 equals 45. 10 times 5, we're losing this. 10 times 5, 50. 11 times 5
55.
is 55. And 12 times 5
50. No, 60.
is 60. Now, that bit's really easy. Lots of children get there very quickly, but what stops then is they get to the point where every time you ask them a question, for example, if you ask them 7 times 5, they're still saying 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So you might think, oh, 5s aren't something I need to practice, but if your child is still counting to answer a question like 7 times 5, then I would say they do need to still practice it. So, with them all in place, let's see how my son does. He's going to hit them back to me. I'll just show you what he's doing. He's got the ball in the back there. So here we go. First one, you can look on there if you need to. 3 times 5?
3 times 5 is 15.
We need to be quicker. 3 times 5?
15.
Just the answer. 2 times 5?
10.
1 times 5?
5.
So you'll see that I am choosing some of the easy ones to get warmed up. 10 times 5?
50.
11 times 5?
55.
7 times 5?
35.
Very good. So no counting, there's no time to count, and that's the object of this game. 4 times 5?
25.
No.
20.
Okay, so I'm going to do 7 times 5.
35.
And now I'm going to do 4 times 5.
20.
Very good. And you'll see you can go back to ones that were tricky. Let's try 7 times 5.
35.
And so you can see we can really target which questions we ask, and through that we can get our child to learn.